Alright guys, welcome back, Mad Dad 540. We're back with another live stream, Planet Zoo. And I think tonight we're going to keep it pretty simple. We're going to just jump right into the career, keep kind of going with that, and jump right back into our Panda Park. It's off in China, which is a really cool area. So let's do it, guys. Hope everyone had a wonderful Wednesday. Definitely spent most of my day working, unfortunately, but that's the life we choose. We want to own things in this world.
Now that we've got all our urgent tasks in hand, we can start to focus on the guests and improving their time in the park. You see, you can also do research into new and improved guest facilities, transport rides, as well as new types of barrier and other things via the workshop. I've highlighted the workshop for you, so head over there, select it, and then click on View Workshop. And finally, assign a mechanic to research souvenir shops by dragging and dropping them onto it. I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Okay. Let's take Kiana. Let's do that.
Great stuff. That research will take a little while, so let's have a look at something else in the meantime. Because we've had some good news. It turns out that we're allowed to adopt more giant pandas. The authorities have given us 3 females to help with our breeding program.
Wow.
Even so, I'm sure you know how notoriously difficult it is to get pandas to breed, so we'll have to be patient. Our current giant panda habitat is full to the brim, but luckily we've already got another habitat ready to go. But before we move our new pandas in, they'll need to go through quarantine. Of course, we can't do that until we've accepted them. So open up animal trading and go into the animal reward section.
The lights that come on glow red just like China has them. I really like that. It's cool.
Just click Transfer to Animal Storage next to each of the pandas and then they'll be sent there.
There we go, we got our pandas.
Finally, we can send them from animal storage to quarantine. To do that, just select them in animal storage, then click Send to Zoo, and then click on the quarantine facility in the zoo. Don't worry, I've highlighted it for you so you can find it easily. While we wait for them to clear quarantine, you should set up their new habitat so they feel at home in there.
Let's do it.
I'll also need you to bring over one of the male pandas from our other habitat, because without him,
this is their habitat?
we're not going to have much of a breeding program, are we?
Oh, we need
so
the
go
male
on,
from this
move
habitat.
them over and get everything set up for your pandas.
Okay, so move him to the new panda habitat. Okay, so where is... You're male? No, you're female. There's big boy. Yeah. Alright, where's the new one? There it is. Set up the new panda habitat. Use the filters to make sure you get the correct items. Okay. So, looks like we're going to have too much long grass in this area, so let's go ahead. Hey there, Captain Soap. Yeah, looks like you're still popping up as that. Just got your new phone today. Able to keep your YouTube channel on a hit. Oh, they're nice, man. Good. That's awesome to hear. Glad you're able to keep everything the way it was. Alright, so what do pandas? Pandas. Okay, he's coming. I gotta see what panda's like. Oh, you can actually... Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know you could change it by species. Okay, that's pretty cool. That makes it a lot easier. Alright, you don't need red pandas, obviously. You need the other panda. Giant panda, the one who else. There he is. Oh, that makes things so much easier being able to filter that way. That's awesome. Alright, so this guy needs some enrichments here, so let's go ahead and play some wind chimes there. Put another one over here. Is that a tree feeder? Oh, cool. Some toys. I'm sure they take a scratch post. Yep. So let's go right here with this guy. Okay, I think he's okay with all that stuff. Does he not like the wind chimes? Where'd he go? He must have went into the tunnel. Yep. That's a cool little sleeping spot for him. Alright, let's get his terrain figured out here. Not enough short grass, obviously, so let's get that taken care of. It doesn't look like they really want it more short, or half and half shortened. Alright, so now he wants some soil. Some light soil here. Edges here. Have you ever watched T-Phil, the YouTube channel? It's Sam, Cody, Elkin, and Corey. You look a lot like Corey from that channel. No, I can't say I have heard of them, actually. Alright, I think that's pretty good for the soil. Let's add some rock now, just to add some depth to the place a little bit. They do like rock, they like a little bit of sand, so let's kind of stick them by the water here. Looks like they do like their sand a little bit. Comes near the water here. Kind of make the bottom a bit sandy too. They also like snow, it looks like, as well, so we'll add a tad bit of snow right there. Not too much, though. Never got to thank you, but thanks for making me mod. That's a sign of trust, and I appreciate that. Hey, not a problem, man. I'm glad you're able to get that figured out. Like I said, if you're able to just kind of stick with those videos and figure it out, all it takes is just a little push to want to keep up on doing it. It takes a little bit of time to get it all down, but once you figure it out, it just kind of comes to you. Where do I want the snow? That's the question. Actually, I think yeah, we like the back of it kind of snowy, just because they don't like a lot of snow. Yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna have to get those coolers down. It's too warm in that area. But like I said, we don't really need snow. We'll worry about that a little later. I am gonna touch up on the short grass because it's getting kind of low. I'm just gonna add a little bit to there. Actually, if I want to get down to see where this long grass is, because I must be missing it. To the other 3 people that are watching this, if you're... Oh, okay. Just kind of messaging there. I'm not seeing the long grass, so I think... you know, he's pretty happy. I'm not going to get this a little green. It's looking a little dirty. That one more green. In there. Yeah, that's good. We'll leave the turning like that. That's a pretty good panda terrain setup. Okay, now let's move to his environment. So he wants some coverage. Okay, so we got some stuff in here he doesn't like. Doesn't like the lavender tea plants. So where are those at? Is that what these are? I don't know if I want to get rid of those though, because that's kind of decorating up there. Yeah, I'm going to leave those alone. I'm not going to get too crazy with them. But he definitely wants more coverage. He likes the holly trees, so let's get some of those. So obviously these guys are temperate, so... plants down here. What kind of plants does he like? Azalea. Some nice beautiful bushes down. He does like those, right? Yep. Alright, cool. Let's go. Vladimir Makarov from MW2. Have you ever heard about old saying, of the enemy of my enemy is my friend? That is very true, because sometimes the enemy is your true friend, and your true friend is the enemy. Oh yeah, definitely. That definitely makes sense to me there, so. See, I kind of want this to go down. There we go. It's not sticking so high up, you know? And we can do that as we get these all set down here. Damn, is it snowing? Gotten a little OCD, but that's okay. It's a panda exhibit. We've got to be OCD. This is awesome, though. I haven't seen it snow yet. Look at that. Wow. This whole area is covered. Which means he's probably snoozing in here. Yep. Alright, how far are we here? Okay, he still wants some coverage, so... let's get some rocks. Actually, no, we still need to add some stuff here. What other trees does he like? Does he like these? What are these? Beech trees? Oh, he does like the beech trees. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a big one. Jeez. Let's put you right there. There's even a bigger one. Oh my god. I think he likes this bush too, but it's a little too big. I think he likes the arrowhead bushes. Nope, does not like them. Get rid of those. How about these? Nope. Picky panda he is. Doesn't like those either. Alright, he's gotta like the cherry blossoms. Oh yeah. Alright, we got his coverage down, so that's good. His enrichment's good. Terrain. Looks like we're all... Set up the new panda habitat. Use the filters to make sure you get the correct items. Okay, I think we can put our other pandas in there now. Oh, we need a feeding station. Dave. Hey, Doll, welcome to the channel. I'm doing very swell. How are you doing? Just playing some Planet Zoo here, building our giant panda exhibit right now. He's actually in there sleeping, right there. I think it's cool that you can just go inside these. You can build this whole thing yourself, just go inside here, so. It's kind of floating in the air, though. Alright, so we need to get a food bowl down. Let's go right here with the back.
Good news. Our new female pandas have been given a clean bill of health. You'd best move them into the new habitat so they can settle in. And I hope you've made their habitat as comfy as possible, because animals will only breed if they're happy.
Can I not put it on this side? Or do they not want me to put another one down right now? Oh, they must not. I'm so jealous. I really want to play this game. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot already. I'm a huge animal lover, so watching this game is warming my heart. Just wait till I add the 3 other pandas, what I'm about to do right now. Because he needs some mates. He's in there by himself right now. So we got it all set up, guys. So let's get these 3 into our exhibit. Whoops, wrong one. Where was it? Oh, they're in the quarantine zone. Alright, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Move. Welcome to your new home, guys.
Oh, bless. I think they'll be really happy in there.
And we'll kind
Fingers crossed we'll see
patiently
some lovely
wait for
new
'em.
cubs sooner rather than later. Right. While they're being delivered, we'd better
Do they
get on with
have
something
holes
else.
by chance?
Dear me. There's never any time to rest when you're running a zoo, is there?
I don't know.
Well, unless you hit the pause button. Okay, I think it's time I taught you all about work zones. I know, they don't sound as interesting as the animals, but trust me, they're ever so useful. You see, work zones are a way of making sure that your staff concentrate on specific habitats or
Here they
tasks
come.
within the zoo, so they aren't wandering off elsewhere when it's time to feed the animals or the like. So let's start by creating a new work zone, and then assigning a keeper to it so that they know to look after the new pandas. To do that, go into the zoo section, then click on staff, and then work zones.
There they be. Look at him running in. He's like, I got a new home, look at him. Oh, look at all of them. Oh, that's cool. It's like lit up from the top. Oh, that is such an awesome setting that's in there for them. Still being chat, but just lurking if anyone needs help. Yeah, they'll make your life off. They add that in there. Here they are. Oh, we do need to get a zookeeper in there, though. Alright, we got our pandas in there now. So let's go ahead and... What we got here? Okay, hire and assign a work zone to 1 keeper. Okay, let's do this now. Hey, we completed our souvenir shop research. Staff. Work zone.
Now, click on New Work Zone. To set up your new work zone, I'll need you to select the highlighted habitat gate, staff room, and keeper hut. Oh, and don't forget to name it something useful. Once you're done, just go ahead and exit the work zone creator.
Oh, so it's just created like that? I know this is a game, but this is real warming my heart. It's making me red.
Now let's hire a new keeper and assign them to our new work zone. We don't want them getting distracted by other goings-on in the zoo. Go on, hire one. Then, click on your new keeper to bring up their information panel and go to their employment tab. At the bottom, you can assign them to your new work zone from the drop-down menu.
I like that.
There you go. Now your keeper will focus his attention on our new pandas. Oh, and just so you know, all types of staff can be assigned work zones. Just make sure that they have access to all the buildings that they need. And one last thing. You might find it faster to assign them from the Work Zones tab in the Staff section of Zoo Management. That'll save you having to chase around selecting your staff one by one. Oh, it sounds like the brand research has been completed. You should collect your rewards. And you can do that by clicking on the notification or by going back into Mechanic Research. Now that we've got our lovely new Just a Memento shop designed, you should build one of them near the zoo's exit. That way the guests won't miss it on their way out, and we won't miss out on their money.
Man, it's getting dark. Holy crap. Alright. Where's... Okay, so they want it right there. Just a memento. Alright, this is the tricky part, is getting it on there. See how tricky that is, man. Let's go ahead and just rotate it just a little bit. There we go. Come on. What the hell? Let's reopen that again. Like I said, very tricky to... I can barely see either with this damn snow. Can I change that? I can't. Oh, you're off to bed there, Dole? Well, thanks for joining me. You have a good sleep. I'll catch you next time. Like it's gotta just be straight, just on. Oh, there we go. Get that OCD plaque in here. Bam, we got it there, guys.
Oh, that's ever so wonderful, that is. Anyway, I'm just off for a moment, but I'm sure I'll have some more jobs for you to look at shortly.
Just a memento.
Aw, those pandas look just adorable. I can see why people keep foolishly forgetting that they're wild bears. And good work on that new gift shop branding. Just a memento. Very clever. Much better than our old overpriced gifts branding. I'm all for truth in advertising, but it was perhaps a little on the nose.
Back as promised. Right, I'd like you to increase the number of different species in the zoo. Now, you can find out what species are already in your zoo by going into the zoo section and then into the animals area. And if you're wondering how you're going to fit them all in, then mixed species habitats are a great way to save space and create interesting habitats. Just make sure to check the Zoopedia to find out which species enjoy living together. E.g., don't mix lions with antelopes.
I got protesters protesting my monkeys. What's wrong with my monkeys? SDK. Guess that's not even on here. I'm going to be going to bed myself. I'm almost done without papers for the. Hey, sounds good, Captain Soap. Appreciate you joining me as well. We are running late into the night, so I do expect not too many people. Why can't? Okay. Japanese. Okay, so that's what it is. Let's get you a rubber ball here. You like those? Yeah. They like weird things, it's funny. How about food in each troop? A block of frozen fruit, there you go. That takes care of that enrichment. So they don't want the ice blocks? Okay. After a while, the animals get sick of certain stuff. That kicked the protesters away, though. Look at that. I mean, I can try staying for the whole thing, but I'm probably going to be home. Yeah, don't even worry about Captain Soap. I honestly don't really know how long we're going to stream for, but, oh, the flamingo's about to mature. Oh, look at these guys. I didn't even see these guys. Look at him. Oh, the detail on that, man. He's sleeping. He's sleeping on one leg. That is how they do it, too. That's awesome. I didn't know there was a flamingo exhibit here. That's awesome. And we got the gators on the other side. Oh, man. He's sleeping on the sprinkler. Oh, these are crocodiles, so that's awesome. That's an interesting combo. Wired fence protecting the flamingos from the alligators. Wow. Ooh, I like this bridge, man. Look at this thing. Wow. Okay, what's our objective here? We need to grow our species. Okay. Well, let's come over here. And let's see what we got for animals. What can we do here? A black wildebeest. Got some warthogs. You know what? I think I might want to make a bear exhibit here. Yeah, let's do like one of these bears. So we got our two bears. Let's go ahead and build them in a little exhibit here. It's a perfect spot, I think. do that. Alright, barriers. We are going to put up some wooden logs here. Forgot how I curve. All I'm going to say is this, that the graphics to this game are phenomenal. They're gorgeous and helpful. Yeah, this, hands off to the developers on this game. The animals and the animations these animals do, it's incredible. It's one of the first things I pointed out during the beta. I was like, man, these graphics to these animals and everything else is just, it's phenomenal. It's a good word to use there, because that's about what it is. I forgot how to rotate the barriers. I'll have to figure that out again once I play a little more. It's been a little bit, but I'll figure it out. But there, we got our little barriers up for our bears here, guys. So, I think what I'm going to do is raise these by a little bit. So nice that you can do that. You just raise it all up together. It's nice. Let's go up to 3 meters. I think that's good. Yeah. Someone else's life as well, so I'm going to go see history for a few. About a few minutes, then come back to yours. I'm going to be back for. Alright, sounds good there, Captain Soap. Cannot be reached. Why not? Box these animals. What's going on there? Okay. Get back to our bear exhibit over here. Wherever I just put it. Over here. There we go. Okay, now let's get probably off distance where we want to have this gate at for the employee entrance. I think I'm going to just keep it on this back side. Yeah, that works. There we go. That. There we go. That way the bears don't have to get too crazy. They can have a little bit of privacy. So what I will do is I'm going to do that to both sides here. Themselves. Yeah, I think that will. Whoops, that might be there. Yeah, that's good. There we go, got our one-way glass. The bears can't see people too much, so they get upset. Let's do some one-way glass on this side. Start right here. That way the bears can see people once in a while here. What I kind of want to do is build them a little underground bear cave. And I think I'm going to do that right here. That's what I should have started with. Let's do that. Hopefully I can go back far enough. Ah, shit. Alright, it's okay to have uneven ground just because it makes it more realistic for a bear anyways. I'm gonna... but then again, I don't really want it in the center though. You know what, screw it. Be really nice if the daylight would come back. There. Okay, so that's got a little bit of a ledge now. So let's go ahead. This is how you can form it better too. Form that circular pattern. raise this up just a little bit. They had somewhat of a tunnel. There we go. Like I said, they're bears, so you kind of want to make a den for them down here so they can get to it. Man, I swear these controls to how you build stuff is so smooth, man. Alright, go under here. No rain. Alright, so let's flatten down here for him. Now I can actually see. There we go. Now we got a nice little cave for our beautiful bears here. Let's go ahead. What do bears even like? Bring up their Zoopedia. So they are tropical and temperate. So they probably like a lot of rock and soils. Grass and right there, their living area, make it more natural. Add some soil in there, some wet soil. Man, look at that, guys. We don't even need to have like I said, we don't even need to have a shelter because this is their shelter pretty much. Alright, now let's move it down here. Oh yeah, all that shit's gonna come in. Alright, well, let's get them in here. We're still on break at the moment with papers. Probably won't be home till almost 3 in the morning. Maybe 1:50. Oh, man. The good old paper route, man. I forgot about those days. It's a long night, my man. Alright, let's get the bears in here and see what else we can do for these guys. Really gonna know what they want until I wonder if I could just make this pond right here. I'm gonna do that. There they are. Alright, well, first things first, we gotta get the food dishes down here. Actually, we gotta go with these. We gotta fix our water situation here. So we do want them to be able to get into the water as well. That should be okay. Shouldn't be deep in them. I should be able to get to that. They should be able to. Alright, let's take a look at these guys. Look at them, they're already chilling up in there. Alright, let's get their terrain all figured out here. Oops. So they want some short grass, eh? Don't like that long grass, so I don't blame you. Oops. Oh shit, he's getting out. I forgot. I didn't know those guys could climb. So I don't think the glass is climbable. But the wood is. I'm glad I caught him in the act. That was scary. So that should stop them. Man, this weather sucks though, man. Okay. Back to what we would do now. This long grass. So definitely want short grass. Can't handle the rain, or the snow, I can barely see. Let's get some enrichments down just for the time being. They're swimming so they can't get in there. Awesome. Go. We're not done with the terrain yet. Yeah, see, that must have been glitching. That wasn't showing me that was too much, so let's give it a little longer there. Oh, see, there's still too much long grass. That was doing it wrong. We need some soil now. I really need it to be daytime. I can barely see. Hey there, Simo. Welcome, my man. It's a little dark right now. I can't see too much, but just created the bear's little cave here. Took me a little bit. Oh, actually, I got a hole right there. I didn't even notice that. We're gonna fix that. Like I said, creating a bear exhibit for these guys right now, trying to get all their stats here. So let's get some sand around this water. So do like their sand, it looks like. Oh, they still want some soil. Okay, let's do it the middle here. Make it a 3. This looks a lot like Jurassic World Evolution. It should, because it was... Yeah, I was about to say... I don't know if it's the same exact... Sorry. I don't know if it's the same exact group from Jurassic Evolution, but I do know it is the company that did work on Jurassic. Because I know, like, kind of like BioWare, how they have... You know, the people who worked on Andromeda weren't the same people who made Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, but they were still BioWare, so... I think this is the better group from Frontier, if in my opinion, because they did so many things to this game that Jurassic World is lacking severely, so, which really stinks, because I love Jurassic World. I thought it was still really fun, but I was like, man, there's so much missing from this game that the dinosaurs don't really do that much, and boy, the Frontier developers of this game, man, they just got the animations down, the beauty of, I mean, look how beautiful this bear is. I mean, and then even the animations. Oh, too good. But it's finally daytime now. I can finally see a little bit. Alright, let's get some trees now. I probably want some trees. We're good on the terrain. Let's get some plants. Let's get some trees. Tropical temperate. Alright. Oh, you're back there, Captain Soap. Welcome back, my friend. Let's see what kind of trees they like. Nope, they don't like them. I'm gonna assume... Like, they gotta like birch trees. Really? No? Okay, let's go... Corkwood trees, then. No? No, they're picky bears. I don't like ash trees. Are they the bamboo-ish type guys? They are. Okay. If that's the case, then I'm going to kind of decorate over here a little bit. Big fan of these bamboo-ish type trees, though. That's the thing. I mean, they're cool, don't get me wrong, but... There we go. Those are the more type of trees I want in this exhibit. These are better looking trees for sure. And I'm gonna have this one growing on sideways. Oh, whoops. I wonder if they like holly trees. They do, yes. Like I said, I want this to make it look more of a natural bear exhibit. So they gotta like these then too. Nope, never mind. That's where we cut off. Okay. Is I do kind of want to have them walk up there too if they could. There we go. We got some holly trees in there now. Let's get some bamboos mixed up in there. Let's go. These bears do like a little bit of coverage, so that's kind of jimmied up here a little bit. A little bit where they're eating here. A couple down by the water, throwing out the water here. Oops. It's a good looking zoo you got there. Hey, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Like I said, I don't want to cover up too much. Alright, let's get some bushes down here. I don't think I like those. Man, these are some picky bears. That's a big ass bush, jeez. Damn, these things are huge. Alright, we like some of those, okay. These bears want a lot. I wonder if they like these guys. Yes, they do. They want lots of trees. You know, I'm gonna get crazy with this. I mean, why not? Oh, that's a little too goofy. I don't know, though. Man, they still want that coverage, man. That's insane. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, this is such a fun game already as it is. It's such a more enhanced version of Zoo Tycoon. I can't even express that anymore. Right, Simo? I actually re-downloaded Jurassic World, man, and I played it before this game came out because the beta made me want to play it. And like I said, this was this just has so much similarity to it, but it has so much more, and that's what made it so much more awesome. Man, these bears, man, they want a lot of coverage. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Do they like a rose bush? So I don't really want to block too much of that. No, they don't like that. these either. Bastards. Why did I put these bears in my zoo? They're picky as hell. Let's get some skinny guys up here. Finally, we've made it. We've made the coverage. Now we can throw some rocks in. Not that we really have any room. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do. Let's just do this. Maybe it's the green one. Yeah. Like I said, guys, you don't even need to put your own shelter down. You can. I created this whole thing, so I mean, you can really just, as long as you have a good enough. What's that risk? Oh, I need a water filter. That's why. Okay, well, that's easy. Let's just pop that down right now. That's facilities, water. Just put you right. Put you right there. There we go. Bam. So there we have it, guys. There is our playing with the giant Chinese wind chime. Oh, Captain Soap, don't you even dare tell me it's cold where you live. I could probably pull it. You know what? We're pausing this right now. You made me do this. I'm going to show you the temperature of our state right now. Look at that. Oh my, it's even worse than I thought, man. 16 degrees right now. But I'm not sure where you live. You could be in, Canada, for all I know. You could be a lot colder, but man, 16 degrees for me is cold enough. Alright, what are we missing here, guys? What are we missing? Are these climbable guys? These guys want climbable objects? You gotta be shitting me. Can they climb? Well, I mean, I guess they climb the wall, but let's see what they have. Oh my god, they do want a climbable thing. That's insane. Well, maybe we'll probably worry about that a little later. Yeah, they're pretty happy. What's going on with the keeper? Westfield, Massachusetts. Okay. I don't want to live in this state anymore. Dude, I don't know how many times my girlfriend has told me that, because she has family that lives in Arizona. Dude, she tells me about it all the time. We need to just pack our crap, pick it all up, and just leave. I'm like, yeah, I wish it was that easy. Alright, so I think we're pretty set for our bear exhibit for right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix just a little bit of rock just to make it look a little nicer. So that rock kind of adds that gravelish look to it. Dude, I swear to God, it has not been daytime. Unless it's just me, I don't know. Temperature right now, last time I checked, was 29 degrees. Trying to convince Kay that we should move elsewhere, but she's dead set in staying. Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, I do love Minnesota. I really, really do. I think it's an amazing state. I think we have a very good economy here. I think we thrive here out of a lot of other states in the country. But we've hit a pinnacle point in this state where our winter is outlasting our summers now, to where we're not even getting a fall, barely. We barely get a spring. We get 6 months of this crap of winter, and it's almost unbearable, man. I'm right there with you, man. It's, as much as I do love this place, that thing's rotting. Ick. Alright, jeez, these dudes are shitting everywhere. Alright, well, there's the bear exhibit. We got that all up and going. So we need 2 more, so I think we're going to do an exhibit training. So let's get a spider, the Brazilian salmon pink tarantula. Wow. When it comes to winter time, I want to go elsewhere. I feel you, my man. We're going to get the Brazilian tarantula, and then we'll get common death adder. I think that's how you say it. Adder? I have no idea, but let's go ahead and set up them tiny exhibits. Where should we put them? Let's put them on this backside right here, like the spot. There we go. Oh, we do need an electric power outlet. I'm going to put that down before I do anything here. Alright, now we can send our spider and snake to our exhibit here. There's that guy, and put the spider there.
I'm sure you know by now how to make your animals happy. So you'd best get that sorted before the inspector gets here. Sorry, did I not mention there was an inspector coming? Oh dear.
Well, gotta set up the information panel, obviously. Pretty cool, you can set those up so people know what these things are. Oh, that's a cool sign, wow. Some big exhibits for these guys too, like jeez. I gotta wait for the zookeepers to drop these guys off. You got a joke for me? Alright, what do you got for me, Mr. Simo? When I hit 200 subs, I'm gonna give a shout out to all my fans. Yeah, I appreciate that, Captain So. We're just about to hit 100 subscribers. We're 76, so we're getting there, guys. Okay, so the snake wants some more temperature. Let's go up to 27. Yeah, that works. Okay. Maybe a little more. Let's go to 28. That's better. Then he wants more humidity. Let's go to 75. There we go. Snake's happy. Now we gotta get the spider figured out here. This is how cool this stuff is, guy. You're changing all these temperatures, all these humidities to these tanks. It gets so in-depth. So the baby polar bear goes up to his mother and asks, Mama, you're a polar bear, right? She replies, yes, honey, of course. Perfect. And then we'll get the humidity back up a little bit. The baby polar bear also asks Daddy. Daddy is a polar bear. Right. Sorry, I read that wrong. Let me read this all together. So the baby polar bear goes up to his mother and asks, Mama, you're a polar bear, right? And she replies, yes, honey, of course. The baby polar bear also asks, Daddy is a polar bear, right? The mother replies, yes, of course. This advice from a fellow YouTuber to another is to keep uploading and eventually get there, taking me a while to get there where I am now. Yeah, absolutely, my man, definitely. Satisfied, the baby goes to bed for the day. The next day. The baby asks again. I just have to ask again. You and Daddy are polar bears, right? Okay, finally, he's going to get them food. Jeez. The mother replies, yes, of course, honey. Wait, there's 3 of them now? What? Oh no, they just have different problems. Yes, says the mother. I know you guys are hungry. I'm trying to get them to get you the damn food. Alright, he's coming with the food. He's coming with the food. There he goes. He's running. I think that should be my last objective to this too. It's just these damn bears are unhappy because they don't got food because of this asshole right here. Come on, man. Get going. Look at his mouth. Finally, the baby screams, then why am I so damn cold? Yeah, walking through the trees, jeez. this all 1 cent. So I can actually get this all in one go here. The baby polar bear. Okay, so let's start with this. So the baby polar bear goes up to his mother and asks, Mama, you're a polar bear, right? She replies, yes, of course, honey. The baby polar bear also asks, Daddy's a polar bear, right? The mother replies, yes, of course. Satisfied, the baby goes to bed for the day. The next day, the baby asks again. You know, I just have to ask again. You and Daddy are polar bears, right? The mother replies, yes, of course, honey. Then the baby asks, so that makes me a polar bear, right? Yes, says the mother. Finally, the baby screams, then why am I so damn cold? Okay, yeah, now it all is put together. I should have just let you... Look at him sucking the poop up. Sorry. I should have just let you say it all before I read it. I think me saying each line by itself and pausing for a while kind of ruined it. But once you say it all together, it's not a bad joke. Man, that's a lot of shit those bears drop. Wow. My man. That's a big walkie that dude's got on his butt. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's no food in here. He didn't put any food on these. Okay, well these guys are happy, so we don't gotta worry about these guys anymore. So, let's check out our other animals now and see how happy they are. Our flamingos. Look how cool those things are, man. Where does he put that poop sucker when he's done? You know, I guess he just... I don't know. He must just... It just disappears. Okay, so these guys need some toys. They got no toys. Species flamingo. Oh, what are they on? Are they common flamingos or what are they called? Greater flamingo. Okay. Yeah, they like their sprinklers, don't they?
Looks like you've got everything humming away nicely. Well done. Oh, well, it seems that with our new pandas and other species, we've attracted lots and lots of new guests. Let's work on making sure those guests are kept happy. That means making sure they have great views of the animals, lots of places to buy food and drink, and, well, lots of places to get rid of food and drink.
I guess they're happy,
Toilets.
So we're good.
You should think carefully about where to put your guest facilities, though.
Place
For
a
instance,
Cosmic Cow
don't
milkshake
put all of the
stand.
food shops in the same place. Just look at how the guests are distributed around the
Hammerspace. I'm
park
playing
and
Jurassic
put your
World
facilities
Evolution
where
now.
they'll be needed the most. As long as you remember to pay attention
Still
to
a
what
fun
the
game,
guests are
Simo.
thinking,
I still really
you'll soon
enjoy
have
it.
a handle on what
Like
everyone
I said,
wants.
if they had just a little more to it, like they do in this, I think it would be over the top. It would be one of the best ones. So we need a Cosmic Cow milkshake stand. So let's go ahead and go over to our Kenchester. Oh, look at the... Oh, okay. Let's throw... Where should we put it? We got room over here. Oh, that's all that stuff. All that. Looks like we got some space over here. What is in here? Oh, this is the den for these guys. Okay. I don't know what this damn milk stand at. Yeah, let's go over here. This is a good spot. There's not much over here. think I might have to research it. Oh, nope. Spoke too fast.
Oh, sounds like the inspector's almost here. Now, I fully expect you to pass with flying colours. Anything less, and I might have to organise a little job exchange scheme for you with whoever's mucking out the pandas.
The inspector. Ooh, this needs a vendor. So yeah, now we just gotta wait for the inspector to come through. Get back in your hot dog stand. It's awesome to actually see them like working in the area and then giving them a hot dog. Oh man, I'm just in love with this game, guys. I play this for hours when I'm not streaming. My girlfriend also loves this game for how creative you can get, for how much all these buildings you can create by scratch, and it's insane, man. Like, this is a bathroom with just some, you know, this giant thing attached to it, you know, and then we got food stands on the back side of it, and just so many different things you can do, guys. So we're gonna fast forward here, get our inspector into the zoo. And now we just kind of wait for him to show up. Oh yeah, man. This game is, it's one of a kind. Don't know necessarily when the inspector's supposed to show up, though. See, and these are actually visiting players right here. These are all online people in my zoo right now. Which is actually what's pretty cool. They're touring my zoo. These two people don't have names, but that's alright. Oh, the tortoise area. Look at them. Just slow-moving, prehistoric creature. Okay, what's going on with this? Oh, so he's inspecting right now. Okay. So there's the inspector. There. I was wondering where they were. The inspection was... So they're doing the inspection of the zoo right now. So how's she grading me so far? Crocodile's got a 4 out of 5. The Gharial's got 5 out of 5. Red Panda's got 4 out of 5. Where are the red pandas? Oh, there they are. Oh, they got a cool little exhibit too here. Nice little indoor hut again. Got one sleeping in there, little guy. Eek, he just took a poop. Alright, hurry up and get to your damn destination here. I don't know what one she's going to, but... Oh, she's grading her panda habitat. going to habitat. Oh, that grass has got to get cut right there. I don't know what habitat 65 is. Unless that's what this bear exhibit is, which is probably what it is. Yep. So she did give us 5 stars on the panda, 4 out of 5 on the bear exhibit, the one I created from scratch on my own. So I got 4 out of 5 on that from creating my own exhibit, so that's pretty good. So now the inspector's leaving the zoo. She's done her inspection. Oh, what's going on here? Not getting fed, huh? A spotted protester.
Oh, goodness. You know, I
have
really
completed the
can't
Panda
believe
Park,
just
guys.
how much you've come on during our time together. It goes to show, Bernie's got a keen eye for talent. Oh, and speaking of Bernie, he's not finished with you yet. He's got a new job for you in Canada.
We're going to
I get the
Canada.
feeling that you'd best pack a warm coat.
It's like that 70s show. That
Listen,
episode,
it's
Kelso
been wonderful
comes
getting to
running
know
out
you,
that air
and I'm
horn.
sure we'll meet again. But in the meantime,
yeah. Bam. If anybody's seen that 70s show, that is a classic episode.
I've been told that there are
Yeah,
smiles
Kelso,
on
you're
the
not
faces
coming.
of all of the guests. And that's a real testament to the hard work you've put into this place. And if anything, I hear the animals look even happier.
Alright, cool. So that completes the Panda Zoo, guys. I thank everyone so much for joining me. Simo, Soap, everyone else who joined. If you're swinging by after the live stream's over here, guys, if you enjoy what you saw and you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. But I think we're going to wrap up the stream here for the rest of the night. It is getting pretty late. So thank you for joining me, guys. Definitely hit that like button. Helps out the channel. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Stay warm. It's getting colder. It's definitely getting more colder where I live. And then, as always, once the first week of December comes, I will be getting ready to move into my house. So I might be away for a week or two, but as soon as I get that internet up, guys, I will be back. So, but until that time comes, Mystics, how you doing, my friend? Sorry, we're wrapping up the stream right now. But like I was saying, guys, thank you for joining me, and until next time, take care of yourselves. We'll see you on the next stream.